Hey, this is Patrick from the Wellness Enterprise, and I'm at a lovely beach on Maui. I want to show you where I am for a quick second. See those 4 turtles hanging out right there out of the water, sunning themselves? They're just amazing. And then if you turn the camera here and you look over on the beach by me, you can see that there's actually 4 more on the beach. And what they do is they come up in the waves, and then they turn themselves around, and they come back down, and they sit in the sun. And they're so amazing to be around these turtles. I've been on Maui 3 times now, and I feel this amazing resonance with turtles. The first time I met one of these animals, I was in the ocean in 2006, just off the coast of Maui, and I swam with it for like 40 minutes. And it was interactive with me. Like we'd keep a distance of several feet away from each other, but there was definitely, the turtle was looking at me and I was looking at the turtle, and then the turtle would go swim for a while, for 5 minutes, and I'd go with it, and then it would come up and we would be near each other. It was one of the most amazing experiences in my life. And so there's like this resonance with these turtles, and it's really important that they're sitting in the background like that while I make this video for you today, because this video is about something that I didn't know was coming, that has to do with feeling calm and safety in my nervous system, maybe for the first time in this lifetime. And so I want to take you through a little bit about what's just happened for me, in the hope that sharing something like this helps you find peace in yourself, or at least initiates a conversation that we can have with one another about finding peace. So when I've had some changes in my life recently, and when I got to Maui this time, I bumped into my tendency to be an entrepreneur and to always see something as wrong, and to always be clawing at the next thing. And it doesn't even matter what the next thing is. Like I can be building a global structured water business, or I can be like managing the avocados and mangoes that we foraged and making sure none of them go bad and that we eat them all, and like keeping that process moving forward. There's just a way of doing everything that underlied everything that has been wearing me out for decades. And so, on this trip, I have a new relationship I've been in for 3 months. I experience it as a soulmate relationship, so the love is just extraordinary. It just calls forth amazing love from my being all the time. And then I'm on Maui with my new love. And how does it get any better than that? So I was here in Hawaii for a couple weeks before she got here. I had plenty of time to relax. And when she got here, I was still grinding. And I was like still working hard, and it's just an underlying grinding. And she looked at me one evening, kind of tired out from that grinding, and said, "Can you be lighthearted? Can you just be here now and be lighthearted with me in Hawaii?" And I looked at her for a really long time, because I didn't know what the answer to the question was. I was like, I know what I have to say, but can I be lighthearted? It was a legitimate question. And so I didn't speak my answer until I dedicated myself to that. When I say yes, the answer is going to be yes. So I took on being lighthearted. And what that meant was I actually went on vacation. Instead of just being a really free entrepreneur who can move anywhere in the world and work from where he is. And it's my first vacation. It's 2022. I haven't taken a vacation since 2006. I've never not worked. I don't know if there's ever been a day. I work every weekend. There's always something that I'm doing. So I went for lighthearted. And what lighthearted looks like here on Maui with my love is foraging, going into waterfalls, swimming in the ocean, taking naps next to turtles. It's just extraordinary. And in witnessing myself settling down into the vacation mode, I could see that there's this underlying thing that's making me claw at things. So even though I was moving toward peace, I still had the thought patterns of clawing at things. And that's when I got it. I got the breakthrough that has been supported by all the infinite energies that I've lived in. the Wellness Enterprise is an interesting thing. Like, I gave it this big name, the Wellness Enterprise. We're going to help make my life well and make your life well. And yet, we've been a structured water company. And then we added things like Ion from Zach Bush that connects communication systems in the body and causes healing from glyphosate. And we've added Nanosoma, which provides a key ingredient that God intended for our bodies to function properly. And then, of course, there's the water and the hydration. And so we've got this collection of things, and I've been living in immersion in them for 10 years. But still underneath, this underlying calling, this sense of dissatisfaction with life. And what I did on this trip was I looked back at my experience in utero. I have various pieces of information about what my mom and dad were like when that was going on and the stresses that were there. And, to bring that all to a simple thing, I think it's fair to say that my mom felt a substantial amount of panic and terror. And that panic and terror was there when my nervous system was forming. And so my nervous system has never not known panic and terror. It's always been there. So I'm always on the lookout, scared, watching my back and clawing to try to make life better. And, being on Maui with my love and being supported by fresh fruit and waterfalls and just all these amazing experiences, it finally came to light. Like my being was ready to show me this underlying stage I've been living in for, as far as I can tell, every day of this life, and then even some back toward conception. So I got it. And apparently the awareness is 9/10 of the battle or 9/10 of the journey, because since I got that and I felt the compassion for what my mom and dad went through, and I felt the compassion for what it is to be a human, and we all have our journeys to bear, and mine is to resolve multi-generational trauma. Mine is to help with emotional healing. That's why you'll see so many healers around me, and you'll see so many people recommending our products that are of like-mindedness. They're trying to bring healing to the world. In fact, I would suggest they are bringing healing to the world, and the way that happens in a journey is by handling emotional aspects of the journey along with the physical and immersing oneself more in infinite energies. So I'm really delighted in this moment that this all comes back to the Wellness Enterprise, like that there's a full integration between my way of life and my company, and that maybe there's some way that my healing journey can contribute something to you, where maybe you get better hydrated because you're finally on structured water and giving your cells what it needs, and you're able to pick up a little bit higher emotion, feel a little bit better. And as we do this collectively, we choose better and better and better. The things that underlie, that are the structures of our lives, become visible. And that's what happened for me, is I got to see that I carried panic and terror for at least 52 years. And I can put it down. And so these turtles are the huge emblem. I'm actually, wearing a fish from Hawaii, and then I've got, I'm even talking about maybe getting a tattoo with one of these turtles. Like, we purchased a mirror for our hallway at home, so we constantly look at the turtles, like a nice little turtle border. Like, I'm immersing myself in this energy and trusting that it's exactly what I need to feel calm and feel peace in my body, and to finally see past panic and terror. So it's been an amazing journey. I'm delighted to see this piece come into play, and I wanted to share it with you. I hope it makes a difference for you, and I thank you for being part of the Wellness Enterprise community.